Your beliefs, like in all these new age things, like
What are my beliefs?
yeah, where do you stand there?
Like on what level?
Like you talk a lot about healing yourself and taking care of yourself, and what?
My beliefs are that the greatest healer is within yourself, and that if you look within yourself, you will be able to create your life to be how you want it to be. And I think a lot of times we, including myself, look outside for a reflection of ourselves instead of just looking inside and asking too many people's advice and going to too many doctors and too many chiropractors and too many nutritionists and too many trainers. And I just believe that all the answers you will come up with on your own. And there's so many great tools out there to use to do that. And that whatever makes you feel good is good. You know? If you're doing something that you don't think is good, you shouldn't do it.
But I mean, I did heroin and it felt good.
Yeah, but if you want to do it, if you think, you know what I mean?
If you think it's good for you, it will be good for you.
Yeah. Okay. But there's no way you could think it's good for you. It's not possible.
But if your body heals itself, then why would you want to put in like herbs and that kind of thing instead of just food?
Why would you not
if you're
want
self-healing, if the answers are within you and you can just heal yourself, then why bring these foreign materials into
You mean
your body?
herbs and everything?
Yeah, herbs.
Well, those are just tools, you know. Like you could take all the herbs in the world and still have negative thinking and nothing's going to change. But you can, you know, use things to support you in the process. You know, like the color therapy and flower essences and all this stuff. It's just a supportive thing. It supports you.
Right. Huh.
I think, yeah. Supported me. Yeah, you know.
Do you really believe in that, or do you sometimes have some doubts? Like,
I do. I do believe in it.
so let's say, for example, that would you recommend someone who has a disease to go see a normal practitioner, or would you say there are alternative ways to cure that disease?
I would definitely say that they should go to a practitioner. Definitely, so they know what's going on. I mean, when disease manifests, you have a disease. It's a manifestation of something. It could be many different things, but it comes out in different ways. So you definitely have to treat the physical symptoms. But at the same time, before you get a disease, you can kind of try to create your life how you want it to be. Through positive thinking, you know, finding what makes you happy.
Prozac. You know, I'm European, and Europeans, they find that totally ridiculous. It's like positive thinking, way of thinking.
Prozac? Or
No. Positive thinking, like, it's like self-persuasion and very narcissistic approach to something that Europeans would say, I'm not saying they're right, but they would say, you know, we have no way to fight that. It's in ourselves, and we have to deal with it, instead of pretending that it's not there and looking the other way.
Right, with the disease thing?
No, with the disease, but you know, with all what goes with positive thinking and.
So you're very like you don't believe in it.
I don't. No, but I mean, maybe.
And you think it's European, or?
No, I'm sure a lot of Europeans believe in that, but I know because I heard that the question of positive thinking makes Europeans laugh a lot. They find that very naive. You know, the idea that you can convince yourself that, you know, everything's going to be great. You have to find the great in you, and in a way, ignoring the fact that there's a lot of wrongs that you have to deal with, that you cannot just repress inside you.
No, of course not. No, I didn't mean like that. There's nothing that has to be changed. But it's just one simple thing that you can do is just like for 2 or 3 days, try to just think positive, and every time you have a negative thought, don't like get it out of your mind really fast. Every time you go to put yourself down, stop. Every time you go to put someone else down, stop.
I can't. And there's a name
And,
for
like,
that.
your life will
It's
turn
called
around.
suppression. Do you know what I mean?
Suppression?
Yeah, and repression. I mean, it's gonna come out in another way. The steam has to come out.
Right, no, but thoughts are things.
Well, first it's a thought, and then
Yeah,
it becomes
but you'd
a
have to believe that the subconscious mind is going to pick up on what you are putting out there. And like a lot of spiritual teachers teach that your subconscious, you know, what you put into your mind, that's why so many people protect themselves from this and that, and they don't want to see this and they don't want to see that because they don't want to put that in their subconscious because it can create negativity. When you talk bad about yourself, you're affirming those comments. Whether you say I'm fat or I'm ugly or I'm a piece of shit, I'm a loser, I never do anything right. You're just telling yourself that.
It's not getting anywhere.
You're
That's
affirming
true.
that,
Mhm.
you know? Rather than,
And
like,
then you become
even if
that.
you feel that way, you can say to yourself, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that and I'm worth it and I'm going to make my life happy. You just turn things around. Negative
Yeah, but
to
the problem with
positive.
that way of thinking is that in order to make your life happy, you need the involvement of other people because you're not working alone in this world.
Of course not.
You always meet other people, and that you have no control over. And do you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. But when you do that, your inner perception will change. And what you see will change. Because when you change what you're seeing and thinking, it's going to change what you see. You're suddenly going to see people's good sides and see people's beauty. And everything changes. It does.